Welcome back to our shed project using our SketchUp for Schools. In this episode, we're going to fix a couple different things. We're going to fix our garage doors that I forgot to do. We're going to fix our porch and to get access to our closet. And we're going to place our closet door and get ready to work on that. So over here in our garage door, I forgot to bring over our cross braces over to the other side. So really quick, I'm going to edit my group because I have both my garage doors into separate groups. Over here in our outline panel, you'll see I have garage door left, garage door right. I'm simply going to edit the door there, select my two pieces there, select my move tool, select a corner of it, hit Control, bring them over, move this corner from here into place. So let's go here and do the exact same thing for this door over here. Going to edit group, hold down shift, select both of our boards. So select one, hold down shift, click on the other, select your move tool, move it from a corner, hit our control key in order to create a copy. Place it very, very close to this. I'm going to move my mouse over here to our back corner and place that into place. If you ever get lost in your scene, you can always click on this very last icon, the orbit tool. Go down until you see zoom extents. You can click on that and that will zoom out to where it fits your entire project into your screen. So I'm going to close out of that group. Okay, that finishes up our garage doors. And right now, if you haven't completed your outline panel, you really need to make sure that that is all nice and organized. I have my garage trim right here. I have my garage door left and right, and I'm actually going to go in here and select all three of those, right click, and make that a component or make that a group. I'm going to go down to rename this and I'm going to type in garage door. So we have our ground, we have our walls, we have windows, porch roof, main roof, foundation, etc. Over here in our tags, this is something that we're going to set up here in a little bit in order to really organize everything into individual main pieces. But first, let's take a look at our porch. And so if I come over here to my outline panel and hide my porch roof, you'll see I have this piece right here that is hiding the closet part. So I'm going to right click and edit my wall group, and I'm going to go in here, click on that, and then hit delete. Same thing right here, I'm going to hit delete on this one as well. So now I have some missing pieces here, and so I'm going to go through here and clean this up. So I'm going to erase this line going across. I'm also going to erase that line. And so now I just need to come in here and fix my wall. I'm going to take my line tool. I'm going to draw in a little line going along the green axis. And that will close up that area. Again, make sure that you're inside the group with our wall. If not, nothing's going to close up because you're on top of the group and not inside the group. At this point, I'm going to come over here, go to my endpoint. I'm going to draw a line along the red axis on both of these sides. I'm going to take my tape measure. I'm going to hover over that line. Your guide should be red. I'm going to type in 4, enter. Do the exact same thing over here. So click once, hover over our line, make sure that our line is red. That means it's parallel to the red axis. Type in 4, enter. Now let's take our line tool, go from this corner piece here right along our guide to that point there. Let's go to the other side and do the exact same thing. Next, we're going to go underneath our little line, go to this corner right here, draw a line. It should be red. Hit your escape key in the top left-hand corner of your keyboard, and I'm going to draw in that right there and go up. That should fill in our space. You can select your E key for your eraser tool, and I'm going to erase all of our pieces here. We're going to go over here to the other side and do the exact same thing. So select our line tool, draw in a line along the red axis. Again, the biggest thing, making sure that all of your lines are either red, green, or blue, or purple if you're doing an odd angle that is in line with something that you've already done. So that finishes up our wall and our roof right above our closet. Now what we want to do is I'm going to close that group. I'm going to turn off or hide my main roof so we can get access to our closet door. I'm going to right click, edit group so that we're inside our wall group. From our front door, I want to go over 1'6", hit enter. I then want to go from that point over to the left. I'm going to type in 3', hit enter. Like most cases, our door is going to be 6'8". Take your rectangle tool, go from one corner to the opposite corner. Take your push-pull tool, click once on the front. You can go backwards. You can either do one where you go back until it changes colors, or you can come in here and hover over the back edge of your wall. Or if you know your wall is 4 inches thick, you can type in 4, enter, and that will do all the same thing. So any of those 3-4 options, they all work. Depends on which you like to do. Anytime you have this shimmering right here, I don't really want that floor there, so I'm going to select it and hit delete. I'm also going to delete these 2 lines right here, and I'm going to delete my guides. Over here in our tags, before we end this episode, let's go ahead and add in some of our tags really quick. So I'm going to close our group. You should already have a foundation and a walls. If you don't, you can come over here and select your tags icon. Click on the little plus in order to create a new tag, and you can type in foundation, walls. We want to type in one for windows. I'm going to type in another one for doors. Next, if you click on this icon up here, it says NT Info. What this allows us to do is if we click on any of our groups or components in our model, it tells us all the information for it, tells us the default material, what it's called, and the current tag. By default, everything is untagged, which is what you want. You want all loose geometry should be untagged. If you don't, if you start tagging loose geometry, it causes really lots of problems. If you go in there and start hiding your tags with loose geometry, it really becomes a problem. So by default, all loose geometry is untagged, and this kind of reddish orange color. What we can do now that we have tags created, so you create your tags first, then you come up to NT Info, select one of your groups or components, select that untagged, and now all your other tags that we've created are available to us. So I want to turn that into windows. I'm going to select my garage doors. I'm going to change that one to doors. My walls should already be walls. I got my foundation. It's selected the foundation. And that is that. If down here in our tags, if you click on that icon right there, it actually colors everything by your tags, so you can quickly and easily see if you've missed anything. So for instance, my ground is not tagged, and I'll leave it untagged. So anything that is the same color as your ground means it's not tagged. Once you take your screenshots, make sure that you take at least one. You need to take at least 2 screenshots. One showing both of your tags panel and your outliner panel, making sure that I can see both. Make sure your outliner panel is named. If you don't have anything that is named, like my group right here, see what it is. Go in here, rename it, and type it in. Make sure you hit enter so that it doesn't go back to default again. So take one screenshot like this right here, and then another screenshot showing regular, showing your new garage door or your new closet roof and our closet door. Thank you for watching this episode. Stay tuned for more episodes in this playlist and on the channel.